what's up, guys? So, I'm coming through in our video. And this is actually a video request. A subscriber had a question and he wanted me to make this into a video. So it's exactly what I'll do. I didn't even really answer the question. I answered it slightly, but I didn't really get into detail because I wanted to make a video out of it, which is what I'm doing right now. And this fella asked me, do you think women make you weak? And what is your opinion on this? So like I said, I told him a short answer, and I told him, you know what? I'm not going to type all this out. I'm not going to send you a voice clip. I'm going to do a video on this. So I'm going to tell you right now what my answer is in a short form, but here I am doing a video. So what I think about that is, I truly believe it is not gender specific, although when it comes down to it, I wouldn't like to think, I think more girls do screw over more guys, so that's why things are like this. I do think that's true. I'm not saying guys don't screw over girls, they do. I know guys who have done it. I know guys who do it, so I don't want to be gender specific, but it is a question I have to answer. I have to be real, like I always am. I'm going to say it raw, blunt, and honest. You gain subscribers, you lose subscribers, you piss people off, you do whatever. It's going to be what it's going to be, you know. I gotta keep it 100. So I think, you know, the right woman can absolutely make your life better and add to it. I really do. But it's a rare thing to come across. It's not going to be an easy task to make something like that happen. And the wrong woman can absolutely not only make you weak, she can completely destroy your life. You have to be careful who you're messing around with, especially today. And social media made people insane. Insane. And I really believe it has more of an effect on women more than anything else, social media. From appearances to all this type of stuff. And it's brainwashing a lot of people, and I think you just can't get caught up into it too much. You have to stay yourself. You have to be yourself. You have to remain calm. You have to remain focused. As much as there's still things in life that will work you up, that will give you anxiety short term and stuff like that, there's a lot of things. But at the end of the day, you have to do your best to keep cool. You have to do your best just to be your best overall. You can't really let life or things or people get to you. And I teach obviously a lot about that on this channel, because one of the best things you'll do with your life is learn about other people, learn about yourself, learn how to do better, and you can do it all. You know, like I'm so tired right now from work, and this video it's going to be posted in the morning, so it's not the morning, it is pretty late at night. But you know, I can muster anything together, I can get anything done. And it's what you have to do to be your best. You have to work, you have to do things on days you don't want to do them. And it's a prime example. It's not easy to give a lot of yourself every single day. It's not easy to give 100% of yourself every single day to all the things that you do. And this is just an example. So, like I said, guys, the right woman can absolutely make your life better. She can complement your life. She can make your existence better. And I truly believe the right guy is supposed to be with the right girl, and the right girl is supposed to be with the right guy. And there is no better way to life. I think it's how it's supposed to be. But things don't always go the way we want it to go, and it's something we have to acknowledge. And you know, things did not go my way with relationships, with love life, with stuff like this. Things didn't always go my way. Things did go my way with those things for a certain period of time, but you know, I didn't have long-term success with it, and I don't feel like it's because it's on my end. That's why not everything is in your control, and the only thing you can do with yourself and your life is do everything you can possibly do that is in your control. You will end up winning. You can't sit around and whine and bitch and moan and complain about things that you don't have or that you want. You have to go out there and get those things. You have to do things today and every single day you live in order to line up to get the things you really want, which is the kick-ass relationships, which is the more money in your bank balance, which is everything that you want. You know? Better people, better quality people, a better way of life. It's all the things that you, I, and everybody wants, and if you say otherwise, you are lying. Everybody wants more of everything. And the thing is, you all, like, with that being said, it doesn't mean you're a greedy person. It doesn't mean I'm a greedy person. It's just we're not going to sit here and lie to ourselves. It is the way it is. You know? But you can also be grateful for what you have. And I am very grateful for what I have right now. I have a lot of gratitude. But of course I want more, and it's always going to be this way. And I do get more, and I do earn more, and I do things, and I improve in a lot of areas of my life. And you know, I believe you'll get to a certain point and you're gonna, once again, what's next? Because if you don't have that question in your head of what's next, you're not gonna get anything else. You're not gonna do anything else. You're gonna be who you are. You're not really gonna move. You're not really gonna budge. So you have to have those questions in your head, you know? And I just want to add in that, yes, like, the wrong guy can also destroy a woman, and the right guy can absolutely make a woman's life totally blissful. And it's truth. So, yes, women can make you weak. Do they make you weak? They can, but not all do. The same thing with men. So it's not a gender thing. But I would lean more towards, yes, there's probably more women that make men weaker compared to men making women weaker, because a lot of men want to make women stronger. A lot of men want to do these things. And it's the women that don't want to get stronger that make a lot of men weaker, because they don't want to grow, and they want a yes man in their life so they can act and behave however they want. They will take much lesser so they can be a nuisance, so they can act and behave however they want. It makes sense, doesn't it? But a high value woman is going to want a strong man. A high value woman is going to want a man that's going to make her better. Any strong man is going to want a woman that's going to make him better as well. Not some emotionally unavailable weirdo that's just going to play games and do all these things. You know what I mean? I'm very far past that stage. I didn't know what I was getting myself into in a lot of situations in the past, but you know, things happen. Things happen. When we're younger, we believe people can change a lot easier than they really can. In reality, we see potential, we look past red flags, but then we get a little bit older, a little bit wiser, and we realize that these red flags, they are not easily changed. You can't just change. You have to really dig deep to change. And these people with all these red flags that you were trying to avoid because you see a certain limit of potential in a person, you know, says it all right there. You have to see the person for what they are right now, whether you're going to deal with them or not, whether you're a guy, whether you're a girl. So I don't want to sit here and say women, yes, they do make men weak. Not all do. We can never say all. Everybody's different. There are strong women in the world that actually have value. Whoever says otherwise is just not that smart. I don't know what you're looking at, but I do see them. They are there. They do exist. They are proper. They do have a good head on their shoulders, and that's the way it is. The same thing with men. And there are absolutely psychopathic women out there. There are absolutely psychopathic men out there. I just think there's probably more on the toxic side, women. I would say that. And there's nothing wrong with saying that. That is my opinion. And it's not only my opinion, it's what I see. And what I see with these two eyes is what's going to be. So I would argue in that case that is true. But there's always strong women. There always will be. There always will be a good woman out there just for you. There always will be a good man out there just for you. And it's how it's always going to be. It's just a matter of timing. It's a matter of patience on your end. It's a matter of just digging deep and improving your own life to end up getting yourself something high value. It will come with hard work, with dedication, with determination. Lots of patience. Lots of grind time, you know? And getting the best head on your shoulders that you can possible. So. And that is my take on this question. That is my take on this video. If you guys have anything to add in the comment section, we can talk, we can discuss, we can debate, we can do whatever we want. I don't want to make anybody mad necessarily, but there's certain truths to life, and this just happens to be it. There should be nothing in this video that makes you or anybody else mad. There's no picking on anybody. It is just the truth. This is how it is. And there's no gender being picked on here, so. I just think, you know, I don't know. I do think there are a lot of women that are going completely insane in the world. I do think that. I do see that. And I don't know. I think there's a lot of frustrated guys. I'm just not going to be one of them because I used to be one. I'm not going to sit here and be frustrated with women. Like, I just do not care. I lost every fucking care in the world towards anything I cannot control. Like, okay. You know what I mean? Like, you give me that answer? Okay. I was just about to make another good point too, and I lost it, but yeah, I just think there's a lot of guys, they care too much. And like I said, I used to be one when I was younger, because my mindset whenever I was younger, it was, I want the right female in my life as fast as possible because I don't want to lose out on her. I'm going to do everything in my power to get her. It was all about her. It's all about, you need, like, you're the yin, you need your yang. You know what I mean? It's like, and it's normal to think this way. You should want that, but it's like, you just can't, you can't think that way. You can't. Because things aren't always going to go your way. And the way I thought, like I said, guys, like, I thought, if I don't get her, I'm going to lose her. And I'm not going to get as good as I could have had. But I did do everything in my power, and I still didn't do it. Not because it was my fault. I feel I had wonderful females in my life at certain times, and it could have worked. It really could have. But it didn't, and it wasn't on my end as to why it didn't work out. And it is what it is. There's nothing I can do about it. I tried everything I could. It just didn't work. And there's a lot better things in store. I'm not that worrier anymore. I'm not that one that thinks I'm going to lose out on anything, because I built myself up so high. I know where I stand. I know who I am. I know my values, and even before I built myself up this high, I always knew my worth. And that is what you can do, you know? I had these girls saying things like, I'm gonna regret this. Like walking away, like leaving this relationship on the table and like walking away from it. I bet I'll regret it at some day, they say. And it's because they want to be young. They're in university. They're promiscuous. They want to have their fun. And you as one guy, you're not going to outdo 20, 30, 40, 50 other guys. That's such easy access. You know, you're just not going to. They weren't ready for that. It's a shame, because they had their fun and now they're not the same anymore. And it's like their value is so low, your value is so high because you did the right thing. And like I said, you just can't have that mindset where you think things should go your way, because things almost never just go your way in life. It's just not like that. You're gonna have these bumps and bruises. These weird things are gonna happen, and you have to adjust. You have to overcome. You have to adapt. And that is what I did. I became much stronger because of it. I feel unbreakable. There's nothing that can break me. There's nothing that can break my spirit. I'm just a machine. Even when I'm dead tired, I can still go. It's crazy. People don't understand how hard I work, and I think it's overlooked. It's overlooked. Who I am is overlooked. I feel my stock, my worth is much higher than people will even give me credit for. And I know a lot of people say a lot of positive things about me, and I appreciate it, but like, and it's not even you guys, because I know a lot of you guys on YouTube, you do know. But it's like other people, some people just don't even want to believe it. It's like, you know, it's just complete disrespect, I think. And there's nothing you can tell people like that anyway, so it's whatever. And it doesn't matter anyway, because what matters the most is what you think of you. What matters the most is you know who you are. Forget about all the other shit. The right people, the real people, is going to see who you are, and they're going to love it. And they're going to love you, and it's going to be what it's going to be. There are people right now that would love to talk to me that aren't talking to me right now because they're scared right now. They have insecurities. And you know, they might just grow a set of something someday. You know, they might woman up and actually do it. But when it's all said and done, guys, like I said, you have to do what you can do. What is in your control. Nothing else matters. Everything else is going to play out the way it's supposed to. You can't be, you can't chase. You just stay in your lane. Be you, be cool, be who you are. If some other guy spends his time chase, and he ends up getting her, I bet you he's not even keeping her. You can chase a girl all you want. There's certain girls that I chased, and you know, I gave them a lot of attention. I gave them love. I gave them affection. I gave them a lot. And I ended up getting them. But I didn't keep them because they wanted you to do that. They lead you on to do that. And then you do that, and it's not what you thought it would be. You put in a lot of work and a lot of effort. And you might have got something. You might have been with them for a while. But it's like they get to a point. They might switch schools. They might get out of school. They might start and they get into university. And now you're in a world of hell. Because now you lose them. Because they want to have their fun. They want to do this. They want to do that. They want to live their life the way they see their life in their head. The way you see life with them, the way you see life with somebody else, it might not be how they see it in their head. They might not see it the same way you do, so your heads are going to clash. It's not going to work out. That's how things don't work out. You have to be on the same page as somebody else. You have to want the same things as somebody else for something to work. That's why relationships and all this stuff, it's a lot harder than people think. There's a lot that goes into it. It's all about timing. It's all about patience. It's all about alignment. It's all about the chemistry you have with somebody else. Everything has to be on point, because one little thing can just completely screw everything up, and then there's tension, and then there's arguing, and there's boom, it's done. So things are the way they are, guys. You just have to understand the world a little bit better, and once you do, you won't have any more of these questions and concerns and stuff like this, because I had so many questions and concerns when I was like a 21-year-old guy. So many. Like, why is she doing this? Why is it like this? And I'm sitting in the front. I'm in the car driving. I'm sitting, my mate's in the passenger seat, and we're like looking at my phone, and I'm like texting the girl, and I'm like showing him this stuff, and we're like trying to figure out what's going on here, and it's like we're trying to put the piece of puzzle together, and it's just all craziness, you know what I mean? And I care too much, because it's like, you see a person, you want things to be a certain way, and it's just not going to go that way. You want the person in your life, you want the right person in your life, just not the right time. So there's nothing you can do about it. Like I said, you have to do you. You have to stay focused, and things are going to be what it's going to be, you know? And if somebody loses out on you, if somebody wants to have too much fun, if somebody takes you for granted, if somebody just kind of treats you just like an option, you leave them alone, because they are very low value. They are. And they will forever be low value, because a high value person can also value somebody else highly and deeply. They don't just see people as fuel. Like a narcissist, like I see this person as fuel. I'm just gonna get with them now, toy with them, use them up, and then use and abuse them and throw them aside, because I don't care about them. I just want a certain thing that they have right now, and then I don't really care about that person. I don't care about their mental health, their well-being, anything like this. That's what these types of people do. You don't want somebody like that anyways. A high value person is high value because how much they value themselves, and a high value person can also value another high value person like a high value person, if that makes sense. It's nothing but high value thoughts. It's nothing but positivity. It's nothing but high vibrations and abundance and positivity. So that's the video for today, guys. I'm getting real tired. I need to get more orange juice. I sweat a lot today. I worked a lot today. It was very hot out for October. Very hot, and we did a lot today. We did like double today what we usually do, and not double time, double work. Like, we pushed it today. It was a crazy day. Even if I could go to the gym today, I wouldn't even been going to the gym today, because we worked so hard today. You know what I mean? But anyways, I gotta get another meal. I gotta get some OJ, and then I gotta get my ass to bed so I can wake up and do this all again tomorrow. Be blessed, guys. And take this knowledge, apply it, please, because it will change your life. It will. It changed mine. I feel good. I'm tired right now, obviously, but I feel good. I feel confident. I'm good. And you guys will be too. Peace out.